I used to tell people that I'm the perfect mashup of Bill Nye the Science Guy and Beyonce. But now that we live in a post-Black Panther world, it's pretty clear to me that I am the real-life Shuri. Yes. Like Shuri, I am 100% African, Nigerian to be exact. And I began my career when I was a teenager, inventing kinetic energy technologies like soccer balls and jump ropes and crime-fighting suits that generate energy from motion. I now lead a company that holds 10 patents and patents pending, addressing how we deploy renewable energy infrastructure to the developing world to brighten and connect the entire world. And in my work, I have found that now more than ever before, the future of media and entertainment is inextricably linked with the future of power infrastructure. We live in a world where there are more mobile devices, tablets, smartphones, and not so smartphones than human beings. Even in the least developed nations, mobile subscription penetration has reached over 70%, and it continues to rise rapidly. Splitting my time between Nigeria and the US as I grew up, I witnessed this firsthand, often getting mocked by my cousins living in the village, not even the city, for having what they deemed a vintage phone. Because many developing countries like Nigeria had yet to build landlines, these regions were highly incentivized to rapidly adopt and scale cellular technology, leapfrogging over the old school telecommunication infrastructure with a platform that would transform everything from banking to how we consume content. You see, when you're given the opportunity to innovate with a blank slate, you can dream of the world not as it is, but as it should be. The irony is that the majority of people living in a place like Nigeria still do not have reliable access to the electricity they need to charge these mobile devices. In fact, there are over 1 billion people on the planet still today that do not have access to reliable power. Can you imagine if you started each day with a battery charge under 10%? I'll pause to let the trauma pass. Regardless of how smart your phone might be, if you find that power access is scarce, you will definitely think twice before streaming that video. As a result, there are over 1 billion people who could be consuming content, but aren't, because a consistent source of power for something as simple as their cell phone isn't available. But it's not just the developing world. Believe it or not, power infrastructure is also slowing down the widespread adoption of the Internet of Things and a truly smart city. Futurists have romanticized the world that will be enabled by the advent of 5G, a world where sidewalks turn into multiplayer games or provide a guiding path whenever you need it, a world where we can basically holograph ourselves, right, to any place on the planet without any additional hardware, a world where from the moment you leave your home, you are immediately engaged, interacting with your environment with personalized content, games, and experiences that leave you feeling like every moment of your life was lived to the fullest, with your head up and your phone in your pocket. But what many have conveniently ignored is that in order for the IoT and 5G to work, we will need to embed microprocessors and antennas into everything around us, often in places where going in to change a battery really doesn't make sense and you really can't find a plug to go into the wall. Don't let these bright lights and seemingly convenient wall outlets here in the US fool you. The US grid is over 100 years old. It is literally the oldest, largest machine in the country. And it is in no way prepared to provide the consistently omnipresent power that we will need for everything around us to be a technologically enhanced experience. In fact, the American Society of Civil Engineers just gave our entire energy infrastructure a barely passing grade of D+. It will take $5 trillion to upgrade our existing system and trillions more to extend its reach to the 1 billion people I spoke of earlier who still do not have electricity. It is clear that power infrastructure is due for massive global disruption. Just as mobile phones leapfrogged over landlines to become the platform of choice in both the developing and developed world, in the next 50 years, we will see a leap to modular, decentralized energy solutions. Our answer? The more infrastructure system. From afar, our system looks like a sidewalk or paver stone. You might casually walk on it or drive on it. But hidden inside, you'll find a one-stop shop for modular, smart power delivery. When the panels are combined, our system transforms the ground beneath us into a decentralized, hidden power grid, providing not only power, but data infrastructure. Come on, that's dope. I'm excited, and I do it. That is dope. The ground beneath us into a decentralized power plant, a decentralized data center. I'm talking about technology that allows us to affordably, flexibly, and conveniently deploy microgrids and peer-to-peer energy trading networks, providing power where you need it and when you need it. Technology that is smart, automated, and resilient, that grows with the needs of communities from the village in Nigeria to the rural mountaintop of Colorado, at a fraction of the cost of today's solutions. I'm talking about technology that is available today to power the media and entertainment of tomorrow. I'm looking at you, Bob. Yes, I am. You see, Wakanda isn't just make-believe. It can and will be real. We just need to dream of the world not as it is, but as it should be. Thank you.